Quint Kessenich for Inside Lacrosse. Freshman phenoms. There are 5 that I've got my eye on. It's a strong class nationwide. Let's start with Johns Hopkins attackman, Joey Epstein, out of Landon, where he put up some gaudy stats, won a ton of games for Rob Boardley. This is a guy who verbaled back in 2014. What stands out about Joey? Quickness, strength. He's a worker. He's got all the tools, and he'll be a factor at X. A defender to watch, Maryland's Brett Makar out of Yorktown. Makar is going to be a foundation of the Maryland defense over the next 4 years. Why? Well, he's got the physical tools. Okay, really impressed with what I saw at the Under Armour practices. He was a good high school football player, but the mental capacity is as strong. This is a guy he's a worker. He's a throwback. The weight room, the footwork, all the details. It reminds me a lot of a guy like Jesse Bernhardt and other star defenders who have played at Yorktown. This is a guy who'll start playing down low. He can play up top if needed. 10 goals as a high school senior, 2-time captain. He loves to cook with his mom. His favorite athlete is Brett Favre. Brett Makar, he'll be a household name too. Loyola opens up the season hosting Virginia. It'll be interesting to see if Chase Scanlon, freshman midfielder, Irving, New York, via IMG, gets some run at the midfield. I was impressed with Scanlon's skills at the Under Armour practices. This is a guy who put up 65 goals and 37 assists as a high school senior. Also played for the Iroquois Under-19 team, and he's an excellent SoundCloud rapper. Kevin Warren at Georgetown made all the headlines last year as the Hoyas made the playoffs. This year they bring back an inexperienced defense, which is why I think Alex Mazzone has a chance to see the field right away. I like Mazzone because he's tall, he's lanky, he's rangy, and he has a good stick. He'll have to improve his game off ball, as most freshman defenders do. He's out of Ward Melville, so he's well schooled. They went 21-1 his senior year, winning the New York State championship. He's the first Under Armour All-American to play for the Hoyas since Dan Baccaro. Our final freshman phenom to watch is Isaiah Dawson, Harvard, the midfielder out of Chula Vista, California. 6'2", 209, and can run, okay? They'll find a spot for him on the field. I'm not sure if it's going to be offensive midfield, defensive midfield, or maybe a little of both. But a guy like Isaiah Dawson can raise Harvard's profile in a very competitive Ivy League. Remember, Harvard's looking up at teams like Cornell, Princeton, and Yale. If Dawson can stay away from his guilty pleasure, which he tells me is McDonald's, look for this kid to be an All-American multiple years.